So guys, I went on holiday, nice time, and during that time, this happened. So this is a video I've been waiting a very long time, so I'm sorry if I speak fast. It's just a subject I'm very excited about. So basically, what's happened? They've released everything, all of the Fright Nights, everything that's gone on. I've put my T-shirt on to rep the Saw, one of the best rides at Thorpe Park. You cannot deny that. Anyway, so they've released everything, and what they've turned out with is they've got 4 scare zones, 1 roaming team, 2 live shows, and 3 paid extra mazes, which is a bit of a shame because I don't think I'll be able to do all of them. But I'm gonna do as many as I can because I don't want to spend £30 every time I go to Thorpe. Alright, so in the video it starts off with Creek Freak Unchained, which is a surprise because we thought that would not be there anymore and it would just be Creek Freak Massacre. But we got Creek Freak Unchained, which is a scare zone basically outside that area in Old Town, which is surprisingly for a kids area. It has so much Fright Nights things going on in it, which is weird. Yeah, so in this video I'll be just talking about all of the where all the areas are, where I think they are, what I hope for them to be like, and yeah, explaining what they're about. So Creek Freak, it's really basically the same as before, but I think it's better because it's good it's still there, because I don't think I'll be able to go in Creek Freak Massacre this year because it's an extra money, and I would like, and if there's the scare maze outside, I'd go in the scare maze, and then it's basically the same thing, even though it's not at all, but it's like a toned down version of it all, and I don't really want to spend £10 for something I can just do for free, which is just outside, which is, you know, controversial, but I think it's good that there's still a scare zone outside, but I think that area will just be crazy with chainsaw people. Just everywhere. Just the rock weeks, just everywhere. Okay, this is the next one after it is the Crows, Morecambe Meadows. Oh, it's a scare zone. Hoping for a maze, but that's okay. A scare zone seems cool. And I am excited for this because, to be honest, I have no clue where they are. Like where they'll be, where the scare zone will be. No clue. And what it says, and what last year they don't talk. So I'm thinking that there'll be like an area, no, like a new character introduced to this, because what it says here is it says, take a walk through the cursed village of Morecambe Meadows and unearth the origins of the infamous crows. Trek carefully through the darkened fields of corn and hope your presence goes unnoticed. These folk don't take well to outsiders. And hearing that, I can't stop smiling. That is so cool because it's saying what it says in it is the origins, and these folk don't take well to outsiders, and this what I hope for it to be is I hope it's a really themed area. I hope it's like Creek Creek Massacre themed, Creek Unchained themed. Just make a whole island like the Swarm, you know. Make the island behind the Swarm. We're making that whole area the Crows. Because this seems like I want this to be a good maze, not a good scare zone, because it seems so cool. Because last year they didn't talk, so if we're knowing the origins of these, the crows won't be able to talk, will they? So there must be. This is all speculation, but there must be a new character introduced to this thing to tell you the origins of the crows. Or just knowing about it, and they saying it's not don't take well to outsiders. This must mean there must be another character. I'm sure. I don't know though. I don't. I don't know at all. You know, this is all speculation, but this is one I am very excited for. Because it seems so cool, and I have no idea where they're gonna put it or anything. Because I don't know where they'll put it. And what I'm thinking is because now there's the Lycanthrope versus Amity. I'm thinking that would be over where Stealth is, and then the Lycanthrope area will be where it was last year. There won't be anything there. Possibly that could be where it is. They take down the marquee area and they change it all up and add the corn and the bushes and everything like that for them to jump out, for these characters to go around the area, and we'll see them a lot more. But this I'm excited for. What's next? We've got the Swarm Invasion. That's it's a decent one. I hope they add more to it. What I hope for all of these scare zones is they add more decoration to them, as there's only 4 this year, and last year there was 5, but that's because there's more mazes and live shows, which are really exciting. Obviously this Swarm Invasion will be on the Swarm Island, and I hope they add more stuff to it, as in more actors and more things like that. And because when I went, not much, but it's still good. It's just I hope there's more to it. There's not just the same as last year, which is fine because it kind of spreads people out the park. But I hope there's something else. You know, I hope it's not just the same. Like some things I'm happy to be just the same, but this I would like something else, something to be added. But you know, it's there. It's not the most exciting. It's still good that there's another thing. I just really hope with these scare zones they like theme it lots. You know, they theme lots. And then last but not least, we got Lycanthrope versus Amity High Love Bites, which I'm seeing a bit of Shakespeare, if I do say so myself, as reading through the description. It seems quite interesting. Hope this has got themed, because what it says in like the description, it shows that there might be big theming pieces that are over there. Hope by Stealth possibly, or by I would think it would be by Stealth. Some Shakespeare though. Don't know. Maybe. 2 star-crossed lovers. English GCSE, that's what that does for you. The bloodthirsty teens of Amity High are partying at the old speedway. Vibes were high until the students of Lycanthrope gate crashed the celebration, reigniting the vicious feud between the viewed schools. No one knows how this bitter rivalry started or how it will end, but aimed the chaos are 2 star-crossed lovers kept apart by this toxic feud. They say love conquers all. Will it win this time, or will the night end in tragedy? So I'm sensing a bit of Shakespeare, ? So that's why I'm thinking it'll be where Amity is and not where Lycanthrope is, because last year, because it says they're gate crashing their reunion party, the party, and they're celebrating, and there's a feud between them, and I'm sensing Shakespeare, as I said before. Star-crossed lovers. But I don't really know how this will work out in the storyline of it, of how they'll show this in the scare zone at all. But I know it'll be really cool to always see them just scrapping each other up. It'll be quite fun area. I don't think it will be the most scary. Same thing as the swarm invasion. It's not really the most scary thing. It will be fun. It's a fun area to go to. And that was all the scare zones. But this one really that really does. It's up there for me. It's exciting. I think it's going to be quite a good area. And then I'm going to go brush past this one quite quickly. Is the crows. It's the same as last time. They're roaming. They're gonna scare the crap out of everyone who sees them. They're really good. They're so scary and large and tall, and I wish I was as tall as them. I'm sorry if I'm speaking quite quickly. It's just a lot to get through, and I have a lot to say about them all. So if I take any large breaths of air, you know why. I've talked a lot. I'm not going to talk about the rides in the dark because they're just rides in the dark. Oh, look at me. Scary rides in the dark. It's not as interesting as the other stuff because there's so much more to talk about with the other stuffs. Yeah, the crows, they're running around scaring everyone, and there's a scare zone with them, and it's so cool, and I've talked about that earlier. So I'm not going to go into that hole again. So let's just go over to the live shows, which are so cool. Now, the first one we see is the Birthday Bash. This I'm excited for because I have it's new. It's an original. I'm guessing. Yeah, it's an original concept. It's all new, and they've never really had proper live shows here before, apart from what I suppose the big top in the dome, and like Lycanthorpe and Amity doing their little dance off. That stuff. There's probably been others, but they're kind of the ones that stand out to me, because I haven't been to Thorpe Park for large amounts of times because, I'm only 14. Stop being mean. Anyway, the Birthday Bash. I'm gonna read you the description and I'll start talking about it. You're invited to Haiti and Hugo's Birthday Bash. But keep your wits about you. These are no ordinary twins. Don't be fooled by the bright balloons and shimmering streams. All that glitters is not gold. Mummy's spoilt little angels have a dangerous, devilish side. Maybe you'll think twice next time you talk back. This is exciting. I don't know why it gives me clown vibes because of the birthday balloons and stuff like that. That's how it is for me. But I don't know where this is, but it could be in the dome. If this was in the dome, that'd be so cool. Because I think it would work there. Because there hasn't been much in the dome recently. Because it's like the entrance, you can't really go around it, so it's a bit of a problem. But if it's a live show, I feel like it would be quite good. I feel like it could work. I hope it. I mean, I don't know where it would be apart from there. But it's all about these two twins. You get whether they want, and that seems quite an exciting concept. Gives me big top vibes. I feel like I feel like it's gonna be in the dome. No clue though. Obviously, because it hasn't been shown anywhere yet, and it hasn't been told where it's gonna be. But if it is in the dome, that'd be very, very cool. Now we're going on to the final one that is not a maze, which is the second live show, which is Legacy. This is all of the Fire and Light show, Fire and Light display, which is all the last, like the soundtracks and all of this. I don't know, but there could be like characters from like past years of Fright Nights, which will be very, very exciting if they are showing that. Yeah, so I feel like there could be people from past years, which would be really cool, or there'll be like a big screen, it'll be showing all the videos of past Fright Nights, which will again be really, really cool, and we'll be happy with whatever there is, because it seems like a really good concept. Where I think it would be, it's probably going to be in where Oktoberfest is, because that's where the only stage is, and that's where the festival was last year, and obviously they had the fire and the light and all of that really cool stuff there last year, so I'm assuming that's where it's going to be. Don't know though, that's all speculation, but I believe that's where it's going to be. Not really excited about this, but it's going to be really cool to see it, because obviously I haven't went for ages, so I don't really know everything about Fright Night. I don't know what I've seen. Now we've got Platform 15, End of the Line, the first scare maze, which is a £10 extra, which is a bit of a nuisance. I'll talk about the prices later. Anyway, so we got, this is going to be where Platform 15 is. I don't know which way it's going to go. I'm assuming it's going to end in Creek Massacre. No clue though. Because everything will be, I don't know. Or it will end by Samurai and Saw. I hope it will end at Creek Massacre, because I think that'll be really fun, really exciting, because there's just going to be so much going on. And I don't think you're going to be able to get in the mazes if two mazes in one scare zone as well, which will be, I think it will be over where Saw and Samurai start going through the long tunnel. That's what I think anyway. Anyway, what we saw in that, in my latest construction update, which is very interesting, it's where probably where the end is going to be or the start, I don't know. Which it says they lie. Spray painted onto the machine, onto the metal thing. Can't really know. Don't know what it is. This is I'm excited for. I'm gonna be going here on Sunday with my grandma, which is gonna be one of the funniest vlogs I put out there. The funniest vlogs, because lots of my other vlogs been got rid of because I've been 6 years old and made lots. So now I'm getting into the proper thought park stuff. 100% the funniest vlog I'm gonna make, hopefully. Then I'm gonna go again, hopefully a week after, with my friends, and I'll be able to see more intense stuff. But I'm gonna go in here with my grandma, hopefully, and it'll be really fun. And it says, if you read the description, which I'm gonna read: final call for all passengers. Depart on a one-way ticket and trek along the overgrown railway line. The last known route of the vanished locomotive, the notorious Sleeper Express. Don't lose your tracks and risk disturbing the haunted souls that were once aboard. Can you outrun what lies at the end of the line, or will your journey terminate here at Platform 15? That sounds cool. I hope we finally see the conductor. You know, they've been talking about it for ages. Hope we see the conductor. That'll be exciting. And then there's like a big, in the finale, that'll be really cool. But it's just a shame it would cost £10. Anyway. Okay, now we're going into Creek Massacre. I might not be able to get into this maze this year, which will be a shame, but I want to get into the two other ones. But this maze is intense. This maze is insane. I have not once went in it yet, because went there 2 years ago, and I only really went in the scare zone and I think one of the other mazes. But then last year I couldn't go, so I've never went in this maze before. Yeah, you know, I don't know if I'm happy or sad about that. But anyway, what I think is really, really cool about this description of the maze, which I don't think anybody else has really picked up on, because it's like, oh, same as before. But I think there's gonna be a theme change in there, from what I've read in the description. Anyway, what it says is: finding their way back into the now abandoned Creekwood sawmill, the Buckweeks are back with their vengeance. Brace yourself and prepare for the gruesome worst as you take it on the chainsaw-wielding maniacs. Will you survive the madness? Now, what I think is so cool and epic about this, because it's pretty cool and epic, I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, it says abandoned, and that's really cool, because last year they went in it, they're hacking their way back in, so I believe there's going to be a theme change in that. It's not going to be the same as 2 years ago. I feel like it's going to still have the really intense, but I feel like it's not going to be the same thing. I feel like it's going to have like cobwebs in it, and I feel like it's going to feel more abandoned, because the Buckwicks, they don't fix things, they just chop things, preferably humans. Anyway, yeah, I feel like this would be a very, very exciting maze to go in, which I can't go in because it's £10. Finally, the very last maze, the last one, the big finale, the big cool thing that didn't want to be shown in the same video and then was shown later. because it was just that cool. It's TRILERS, and they have a whole shop dedicated to it, which just shows how pretty mad that is. We have reason to believe it's in Jungle Escape because of how much stuff is going on over there, and how Jungle Escape is completely gone. Anyway, I'm guessing it's going to be a linear maze, if that's what it's called. One of those mazes which isn't a specific route, you don't follow it. There's going to be loads of different ones, because from reading the description it seems like that. And I hope there's a bunch of different themed rooms, different areas. And I hope I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get into this one, this maze. Anyway, we read the description. That was strange. Immerse yourself in a dimension of nostalgia as you take your seat and journey into a gruesome and spine-chilling collection of horror classics. But will you make it past the trailers? Witness the power of film come to life this Halloween at Super Spark Cinema, a picture house with a shocking reputation, from demonic monsters to killer clowns. No fear will go unmissed as you find yourself stuck inside a never-ending loop of terror with no escape. So grab your tickets and tuck into your popcorn. The trailers are about to begin. That is cool. That is pretty wild, pretty exciting, very exciting. I'm going to go back so the light isn't weird on my face. And this just killer clowns, monsters, these all from past events. Big top, maybe, question mark, I don't know, no clue. But if there is, it's like a tribute one, it's like legacy. It's all of the last 20 years of fear. It's the whole point of it. So there's a maze dedicated to it, and there's a live show dedicated to all of these past years. I don't know if Big Top's gonna be in it, but that would be really cool if there was a room to Big Top. That would be really fun. And how much work they're doing in that inside of it, it just seems like there's gonna be loads of different themed rooms all over the place. And I feel like it says never-ending loop again. I believe it doesn't mean like platform 15 when you're just walking down a long pathway. I feel like there's gonna be loads of different routes, but it's gonna go everywhere, and every single room is different. Every single area is different. And I think it'll be very exciting. And yeah, that's the end of everything. All of the mazes, all of the attractions, and it seems like it's gonna be a sick year. Okay, to talk about the prices, the bit of the badness in the room, the sadness. It's £10 each if you want to buy one. One is they're all £10. If you want to get all three together, if you don't have a Merlin pass, it's £27. And if you not Merlin pass, Thought Park pass, any one, it's £24. Probably everyone knows this, but it's good to tell the homies about it. £24 with Thought Park or Merlin pass, and then £27 if you don't have it. Which is a bit of a shame, because that is a lot of money if you don't have a Thought Park or Merlin pass. It's like almost £100 for one ticket. And in my opinion, £100 for one ticket, one day to go to Thought Park is quite a lot. Because it's I think it's basically £40 to go. Adding on 27, just round up to 30. That's £70, and then food and petrol. It's a lot of money to do it, which is a bit of a shame. But anyway, it'll be probably the end of this video here. Don't know if I'm going to do any more construction updates, because all my friends saving up, because none of my other friends managed to get a Thought Park pass, or Merlin pass, which is fine. It's expensive. So if I do, it'll be by myself, which I'm okay with. I'm fine going to a theme park by myself. And then I'm going to go to Olden Tower soon, which will be very fun. But there's not going to be much theme park content until there's going to be theme park content. There's not many vlogs until October, where there's going to be quite a lot of stuff going on. Lots, which it's gonna be so sick. It's gonna be so good, and I'm very excited for everything that's gonna go on there. Like lots of vlogs, lots of new things, not new things, but like lots of stuff, which is gonna be so So fun to do. And then yeah, so there's not really many construction updates until Fright Night. It's probably going to be 2. Well, not 2. 1 now and 1 like the day before. I don't know. But that'll be the end of this video here. Thank you everyone for watching to the end. If they did, please like and subscribe. I say it all the time. It means a lot. Then I can flex to everyone in my school, saying I'm cool. Thanks guys. See you in the next one.